And something corrupt crawls quiet and creeps lurking among these counties around Kendall. And be advised, and enter Aurora at your own risk. And let no woman say that I don't appreciate her plight, but let her hear her voice in mine, and see an ally in me. Nor be accomplice in my dismissal unto these same fogs, which since eons before forbade her speak. Neither think within herself to scoff at my pleas for her sympathies, for that she's been forever subject unto man's perpetual needle dictitudes in vast and vile spectrum, and the severity of his misogyny always, and how now, sir, does her anklet fit? How do either of us find reprieve if I deny justice to you, but because I once suffered that injustice too? And as no one then would hear my voice, yours I ignore as point of choice. And if I ignore you and you ignore me, does it not enable his pathetic behavior towards her, you, and him, me, and prosper beasts bisexually? Gays, too, both guys and gals, like every other shade of self, divergent from the dominant demographic among the grand collage of perspectives that comprise color to this American canvas. They, gays, too, have incurred cost and paid price of today's near progenitors. Grievances, like so many others, charged to the grandparents' age, left as bills for this generation to pay and indebting us today. And while I would not deny homos any right whatsoever that I myself would hope to enjoy, and would grant them any liberty, so long as it doesn't infringe upon me or the liberties of the people around me, as I would be forced then to guard and worry jealously over my own, and would likely denounce with them these same fogs that mislabel gays as fogs, simply because they're gay, that doesn't mean that I do homosexual men any harm by avoiding association with them, or that I exhibit homophobia by deliberately abstaining from interactions with gays whenever it's at all possible, nor does my compassion for the oppression that gay men have historically experienced in no way does it at all obligate me to subject myself needlessly to the abusive character of men in general and unanimous and transcendent of sexuality. Neither is any disservice done if I deprive all dicks and whole half humanity of my smiling society, and I'm sure they're all weepy for it. But so to deny and hope to hinder slightly, or at least limit a little bit, disservice done to me. Besides, withal, and insomuch that I detest men unanimous too, neither also needed Christ the testimony of any man also either. And I suppose now this one stopped recording. Why is that? I've done that so many times.